shown you, after every sacrifice I've made for you. You think you can just betray me like this? You think you can go behind my back, hurt me, and walk away without facing the consequences, without understanding the gravity of what you've done? No, darling. No, you don't get to do that. Not to me. Not to us. You may think that I'm just going to let this slide, that I'll forget about it, and let you get away with this betrayal. But that's not how this works. Not anymore. I've been patient. I've been understanding. I've given you everything I have. But you've taken all of it for granted. And now, the consequences are going to catch up with you. You think you're clever, don't you? You thought you could slip away unnoticed, that you could escape from my love, from my grasp. You thought you could leave without me realizing, without me stopping you. But you forgot one very important thing, darling. You're mine. You've always been mine. Even when you didn't want to admit it, even when you tried to deny it, you're mine. And no matter how hard you try, no matter how far you run, you will never be able to outrun me. You can't escape what we have. You can't escape what you are to me. So now, you're going to learn the hard way that betrayal has consequences. You're going to learn what happens when you think you can break the bond between us, when you think you can turn your back on me. Do you feel it now? Do you feel how I've got you pinned beneath me? How you can't move? How you can't even breathe without me knowing? You might think you can resist, that you can fight back, but I know you. I know exactly what you want. I know what makes you tick, what makes you ache, what makes you crave. You've always wanted this, haven't you? You've always known deep down that you belong to me. I've always known. And now, you're finally going to realize it too. You're going to feel the weight of it, the inevitability of it. You'll understand that there's no escaping it now. There's no running away. You're mine, completely. And the sooner you accept that, the easier it will be for both of us. I don't understand why you try to run away. You should know by now that there's no escaping me. I've given you everything. My love, my attention, all of me. I've given you my soul, my trust, my devotion. I've opened up to you in ways I've never opened up to anyone else. And how do you repay me? By trying to leave, by trying to betray me, by thinking you can find something better than what we have. No, darling, you'll never get away with that. Not while I'm still here. I'll make sure of it. You can try to run, but I will always find you. I will always pull you back to me, because you belong to me. And I won't let you forget that. I won't let you make that mistake again. You may try to apologize, try to explain yourself, but I don't need your excuses. I don't need you to justify your actions. What I need, what you need, is for you to understand the depth of what you've done. You need to understand that you can't just waltz in and out of my life whenever you please. You can't just come and go as you wish. You need to understand that you're mine. No one else can have you. Not now, not ever. Not after what we've been through. Not after everything I've given you. And I won't let you make that mistake again. I won't let you hurt me like this again. You may think that a simple apology will fix things, but it's not that easy. It's never that simple. I can feel your heart racing, can feel the way your body shakes beneath mine. I can hear the hitch in your breath, the way your pulse quickens when you realize the gravity of the situation. You're scared, aren't you? You should be, because this is what happens when you betray me, when you think you can slip away from my love, from my control. This is what happens when you think you can leave me behind and walk away without facing the consequences. But don't worry, darling. I'll take care of you. I'll make sure you never want to leave again. I'll make sure you understand exactly who you belong to, exactly what you mean to me. You won't ever make the mistake of trying to run again. shown you just how far I'm willing to go to keep you. You'll be mine, completely, and you'll never want to leave. I'll make sure of that. I know you can feel it too, don't you? The way I've got you trapped here, unable to move, unable to escape. You can try to fight it, but you know as well as I do that there's no point. The more you struggle, the worse it will be for you. So don't fight it, darling. Don't struggle. It won't change anything. In fact, it will only make things harder for you. Let me show you. Let me show you why it's pointless to resist. Let me show you why you can never leave, no matter how hard you try. I'm going to make sure you understand exactly how much you mean to me. I'm going to show you just how deep my love runs for you, how far I'm willing to go to keep you by my side. You think you can escape me, don't you? You think that you can somehow slip away, but deep down, you know the truth. You can't. You won't. And I will make sure the world knows it. I will mark you. I will claim you. And you will belong to me. No one else can ever have you. I'm not angry, darling. Don't mistake my actions for rage. I'm not upset. I'm possessive. And you'll learn to love it. You'll learn to crave it. You'll crave me. You think I'm too much, don't you? You think I'm too overwhelming, that my need for you is too intense. But trust me, when I'm done with you, you'll see. You'll understand. You'll see how this isn't a burden, but a gift. This is love in its purest form. And when I'm through, you won't ever want anything else. You think you can resist me, but you can't. I know you better than you know yourself. I know what you need, what you crave. I know you can't resist me, no matter how hard you try. So stop pretending that you don't want this. Stop pretending that you don't crave me the way I crave you. You've always wanted me. Always. From the very first moment, you knew that you couldn't fight it. You knew that deep down, you were meant for me. And now, I'm going to claim you. I'm going to make you mine in a way that you'll never be able to forget. You'll never want to forget. I'm going to kiss you, darling, and when I do, you'll understand. You'll understand that there's no escaping me. You'll understand that you were never meant to leave. You were never meant to betray me. This bond we share, it's unbreakable. It's not just physical. It's emotional. It's a connection that binds us together in ways that no one else can ever touch. When my lips meet yours, you'll feel it, the weight of it, the force of my desire, the intensity of my need. You'll feel it all at once, and you'll know there's no turning back. You'll feel my lips on yours, soft at first, but quickly growing demanding, hungry. The kiss will consume you. It will take everything from you. All your resistance will melt away, and in that moment, you'll understand. You'll understand that I am your world now. You'll understand that you are mine, body and soul. And when I finally pull away, you'll know it's too late. You'll know that you can't ever go back. You can't ever leave. Not now. Not after everything I've given you. Not after everything I've shown you. My kiss is more than just a touch. It's a promise. It's a vow. You belong to me, and I'm never letting you go. You think you're scared now. You think you're nervous about what's to come. Don't be. This is where you belong. This is what you've always needed, even when you didn't know it. You'll learn to love this, to love me, to love the way I take control, the way I dominate you, the way I make you mine in every sense of the word. You'll learn to love the way I make you feel, desired, wanted, needed. You'll crave this intensity. You'll crave me. Now that I've kissed you, I've marked you. My lips have left an imprint on your soul, a mark that will never always be here. I'll always keep you close, keep you safe, keep you right where you belong. And when you finally give in, when you finally accept that you belong to me, you'll realize that this is where you were always meant to be, with me. I'm not going anywhere. I'm not letting you go, and neither are you. You're mine, and you'll always be mine. There's no escaping it. There's no running away. You're mine forever, darling.